All right, here we go. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here, and today we have hashtag Makers Creative Collab, hashtag Patterns at Play. Now, this is the stuff I gathered out to use, okay, along with the sheet of white cardstock and a little scrap of whatever color cardstock it was. I took my color change paints. Oh, there's a list of ingredients in the description box, along with hop links. Y'all, this is a collaboration. I have fellow hoppers. Watch their videos, okay? Like their videos, share the videos. So I smooshed out the colors of whatever I used. Then once that was dry, I took and trimmed it out and used that embossing die cut little folder doohickey thing and ended up with some medallions, which I love them. And those, oh, and I added gold luster. I'm showing the other ones because I wasn't sure which ones I would like best, but I liked it the ones with the gold the best. So that's what I used. And on the white cardstock, I did some mono printing. I love this background. Wish I had scanned it. Note that for future forgetfulness. Then we added some stenciling. I really didn't use the stamps at all. It's okay. You can have them out and not use them. Did not like this at all. So I'm like, what's the best thing you can do with a background you don't like? Well, cover that stuff up with paint. So that's what I did. I got out another color of the color change and painted it up and did some stencil reduction with that there stencil and loved it and forgot to scan it. So feathers popped in my head because I'm kind of a featherhead lately. And we've got some feathers and the medallions and some cheesecloth. Loving it. And then I thought we need a caption, so I got out some deli paper. We stamped our caption in black soot ink, and then we went over that with gold embossing powder, using, of course, embossing ink, and tore those out into little strips, more or less, and worked them in there between our feathers so that we now have a caption on our page. And we'll hear a little more about that in a minute. And I think that essentially we added some blue diamonds. Oh, just wait, you'll see. Just hang in there, y'all. Follow the links, will you, huh? Okay. So, now that I've talked about all that stuff and more or less walked you through the steps we took to end up with this beautiful background that someone neglected to scan. And no one is surprised by that. Now, look at our feather action. Are you picking that up on your screen? Anyway, that last bit where I showed I added a caption, it's not that pronounced. In fact, it's actually pretty small for this size of a page, but I think it lends itself well because it is kind of small, therefore it's not obtrusive. Here's our little medallions. I've got another one under my hand because I'm hiding the focal point, which after I slept, I thought I could have done it a little bit differently to make it actually more the focal point. But nonetheless, ta-da! Y'all, I love her. I do. She plays in so well with the pattern play. Okay, I'm not sure if your screen is able to pick it up. Now, what I did, I don't remember if I talked about it on the little photo walkthrough, but I've got blue diamonds on the medallions. Love the medallions. And I noticed as I was painting her up, which I'll talk about in just a moment, that she had on small pearl earrings. This one was barely, you could barely see, and I tried to keep it that way because that is in the shade, the shadow. But this one I glued a diamond on there. She got a diamond on her. And I'm not sure how well it's picking up on your screen, but I did use some Uhu markers, and I colored on her hair. I added a little white spark of life into her eyes. I did do her eyebrows as well with the same color that I put in her hair, which was a brown, a rich dark brown. It's really hard to see, but anyway. I put red on her lips, and I added just a little highlight on her bottom lip. Gosh, I hope that shows up. Well, maybe it'll show up in the photo montage, because there will be a photo montage. And I did her jacket. It's kimono, her outside kimono piece, what I consider a jacket. I originally did it in red, and I didn't like the way, because this is a Tim Holtz paper doll, not a paper doll, not called a paper doll. Oh, it is called a paper doll, only it's considered portraits because it's just the bust images. Anyway, I didn't care that much for the way it came out, so I erased that with a baby wipe because the Uhu markers are watercolor markers, so it erased easy enough, and went back over this with the green. Believe it or not, that is a lime green color on that. This was a grass green, but for me in real life, that is coming off as a blue green, which is why I used the blue green colored cheesecloth underneath the medallions. Now, in real life, sorry, got you off centered, just like me. In real life, these feathers are a pale blush, a very, very pale pink blush color. They look, in my screen, they look fairly white, but they are a blush color. So wished I had scanned the background, but there you go. Now, it is done with the color shift, and hopefully, let me cover her up because, okay, there we go. We can see the iridescence quality of the color shift, but we're not really seeing a shift in the color. So, yeah. I'm really happy with this pattern play. Ta-da! Photo montage. We all appreciate each and every one of you. Your kind comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. If you've not already subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe to everyone's channel. Be sure to follow the hop, because hopping is a good time, y'all. Patterns at play. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.